Guys, I'm back with another Vlogmas video, and today I'm going to show you my bookmark collection. Okay, so I have been reading for a very long time, but in the past, I would say 10 to 15 years, I have started to buy and collect, and I've received bookmarks over the years, and I just keep them all. I really love them. So I'm going to show you a series of these bookmarks. I'm going to show you one section is going to be all the paper bookmarks. The second one is going to be the elastic bookmarks, and the next section will be plastic bookmarks or metallic bookmarks. So let's get started. And yeah, so the first ones I want to show you are these paper ones. I'm going to show you just a few okay, so this one I really love. This one was a gift from my friend Rosa, and it shows Portugal. And Portugal, I have not been to Portugal. This is particularly Lisboa. And one day, Rosa, I'm going to get there. This is one that I purchased from the museum. I think this is the Musée d'Orsay in Paris. And yeah, I really like this one because it's from this famous painting. Let's see if you can see it. Put it up really close like this. So this is just the detail of that painting. And I love this part of the painting because of all the different variations of black and dark brown and dark blue are so close to each other while being significantly different. The next four are from my favorite one of my favorite bookstores in Paris. It's not the only one. It's one of my favorite bookstores in Paris, and that is Shakespeare & Co. So this is what they do, Shakespeare & Co. Once you buy your book, they'll ask if you want it stamped, and then they'll do it like this. So you'll get your stamp here, which I really like. And then afterwards, they will stick one of these free bookmarks in. And the free bookmarks on the back, they have all of the events of the different literary events and authors that they're going to have. And as you can see here, they had Zadie Smith on the 13th of July, 7 p.m. And I went to that event. So that's what they give us. So these were some of the ones they had. These are before the pandemic, but I really like them because they're long, they're quite tall, and not only that, but they're very original looking. The pictures and things are really original. So that's the Shakespeare & Co. ones. Okay, then I have this paper bookmark, which is very old and stained because it's so old, with this lovely little Japanese figure here. This is a friend of mine, an American lady that I met in Cairo. Her name is, we used to call her Mrs. Cindy because that's what her students used to call her. And she taught English to Japanese students. And so they would bring her back all kinds of Japanese gifts and things. And so she learned how to make these origami Japanese figures. And I absolutely adore this bookmark, even though it's extremely old. I mean, it's very old. I think I got this one in 1996 as a gift from her. And yeah, here we are, so it is something that I always keep. And I can kind of now do these little Japanese figures now that I've figured out how to do them. But I really do like this bookmark. And I thought it was a very special thing for her to give me back in the day. Now, the next three, I bought these in a bookstore in Paris, and I just love them all. Like cactus, like who doesn't love that? Cacti, and who doesn't love a good bookshelf bookmark? And this one, it's slightly raised, the books. So I find this one a really special one. I don't even remember the name of the shop. This bookmark right here is just, it gives me life when I use this one. And of course, this one I love because I love the Eiffel Tower. such a dream to be able to live near it and to be able to go see it when I want to. And I love this bookmark. I think it's like really fantastic. And, it's got like, it's like a fairy tale kind of a look to it. And I really like that one. All right. Now, the next paper bookmarks I have, these are a series of bookmarks that are from the Book Depository. So I would say 10 years ago, 10 years ago, I was ordering quite a lot of books from the Book Depository, and every time they would put in these really cool paper bookmarks, which they still do. They're just not as good as they used to be. So for me, I was lucky enough to be able to, or should I say I was smart enough to be able to save the good ones. And so I have here the Chinese horoscopes. That was in 2012. And then you have the zodiac signs behind. This one, you have the solar system with some information on that. This one, it's the fish you should not eat in the ocean, which I think is freaking awesome, this one. This one is really cool because it glows in the dark. Let me see if I can kind of show you. Let's see if I can turn off the lights. I don't know if you can kind of see, but it does make like the little green, fluorescent thing that it does. It does really glow in the dark. I freaking love this bookmark. It's just, this is really cleverly done. And I love it. And it all glows in the dark, this one. And I only managed to get one like this, but I did keep it. The next one is this one, and it has the meters and the feet. And then it has the centimeters and the inches, which I think is really cool. This one is all about food. So it has all kinds of questions and answers about food. This one is the calories out when you do certain activities. So for example, if you golf, 30 minutes of golf, you burn 205 calories. Whereas if you box for 30 minutes, you burn 335 calories. Or if you do 30 minutes of martial arts, it's 372 calories. So I really like that one. I thought that was cool. This one was really nice too. There is something incomparably thrilling in first opening a brand new book. Thought this was really, really nicely done. Beautiful bookmark. I love it. Next is this really pretty one as well, with just a bunch of people reading. It gives this idea of reading together. This one has the 7 Wonders of the World. Really nice bookmark, that one. And this one is the books you should read as voted for by our customers. So I thought that was kind of interesting as well. There are some on this side in other languages, which is really cool as well. And there's one in French called Les Mots en Miel. I don't know this book. I'm going to have to look it up. So yeah, so those are all of the paper ones. I do have these little tiny paper ones. These were purchased from someone on Etsy. I love this one, Let It Snow. So you just kind of do this and you clip it on to the top of your page. I thought this was just gorgeous. And then this one for Christmas, the little ho, 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 and it does the same. It clips onto the top. Another paper one is this one. I have a couple like this because I really like these as well. Now, this one I love in particular. I purchased this one from the museum, and I absolutely love this sculpture of the woman with the big breast, the big woman. I love it. I just think it's great. And the other one I bought is this one, which is similar. This is a Japanese print. Hokusai, The Great Wave off Kanagawa, which I love that. I have this thing for this kind of Japanese estampe japonaise. So that finishes it for all of the paper ones. Now, I do have these. These are not paper, but these are what we call, I don't know, it's made out of some kind of, it's made out of the magnet, but it's basically on you, one that you put on the top of your page. I bought these in Barnes and Noble one of the times when I went back to the States, and I thought these were really cute. Now, I don't know, I can't remember which ones here are missing because they're probably sticking on a book. Because sometimes what I do is I just stick the bookmarks in the books, and then I forget about them until I pick up the book again. That's plastic. I have this one right here. This one, it just says so many books. This one, it says so many books, so little time. So basically what you do is you put it like this at the top of your, well, let me just see if I can get those little things out of there. Oh, and you see here is another one of those bookmarks from, this is from Shakespeare & Co. This one is really cool. It's got all the different authors, Hemingway, Scott and Zelda Fitzgerald, Jules Roman, T.S. Eliot. It's really cool. Okay, so you can see there a bit better now. You see how you can see it at the top. Now, the only thing about this bookmark is it's not very, it's not very long. So you have to be careful. I would not put this one in like a book like this one, because it's too small. It might fall out. But it works really well, this one, with really big books like this. But I like how that looks like that. I think that's really cute. Okay, this is another bookmark I have. Is this one right here, and it's just a whale fin. So you put it in the book like so. And then when you open and close your book, boom, you get this cool whale fin in there. So I quite like this one. I feel like it's a simple bookmark. Now, I bought this one a long time ago. I'm sure you could find it. It's in a company called Atypic, ATPYK. I'll put it on the screen, and they make these whale fins. Now, I don't know if they still do, but the last time I looked, they were still making them. But they're really nice. They're very simple, and it's made of plastic. All right. Now, the other ones I have are these, which I got from my friend Vuvu Venner Reads. Go check Vuvu Venner Reads out. She sent me these bookmarks from South Africa, so they're really adorable. So you have basically this cute little hand, like it's coming out the book, like, save me, which I think are so cute. I had I think it had 4 in the pack. And I wound up giving a couple of these away. It came in this little thing. I gave one away, I think it was. It came with 3 in a pack. And I wound up giving the purple one, I think, away. But I love these. I use them pretty regularly as well. But these are the kind of bookmarks that work really well in sort of biggish books, because you don't want it to fall out. You might be able to get away with it in this one because it's a hardcover. It should work and kind of stay inside, of the book. But I would not, risk it with a paperback. I think they would fall out, in my opinion. All right. Now, the next ones I have are metallic, and I have quite a few, just a few of those. I have, first of all, this one right here, which I bought when I was on holiday 2 summers ago. And this was near Besançon. And it's this place right here, Saline Royale d'Arc et Senan. And we went there and visited this place. And they had these little bookmarks, which are a replica of it. And I love this bookmark. So it's metallic, and then it has this beautiful little cord ribbon on it. And I love this bookmark. I use it pretty regularly. And I also have my Eiffel Tower of the same. I don't remember where I got this. I think I got this in Paris at one of those you know, one of those touristy shop things. It was like at the counter. I saw it. I said, ooh, I'm going to purchase that. I just wish it had a better string on it. I may replace this string eventually, but for the moment it works, but it's very delicate and small. So, you know, I have to make sure that I put this in like books where I know it's not going to fall out, because I would be very disappointed if this fell out, because I'm not sure I'll be able to find this one again. This is one that was gifted to me. 50 books to read before you die. Okay, so these are the classic ones I think that you know, but they're all printed on here, and this makes for a kind of heavy-ish bookmark, but I really like this one. Next, I have this one, which I also purchased online. I think I got this on Etsy, and this is cute because it has a little ruler on it as well, and the little bird in the cage. And it's light, this one, but it could fit really well in small books, medium size, and you know, kind of big chunky ones like the one I have here. I love this bookmark. I just think it's just sweet. And then this bookmark is the last metallic one that I have, which I won from Always Black, which is a page over on Instagram which features Black writers and Black literature. And this is run by Cree, and she had a competition and I won it for best readathons. Should be like reader longs, but readathons. So I'll take it. Okay. So I won that last year in 2021. And this is what they sent it to me, this little bookmark, which is really cool, from Penguin US. So very, very nice. So those are all the metallic ones. Now let's get to the elastic ones. So I have to keep my elastic ones together because I started getting like a little collection of them. So we have here these. So this one I really like because it's just got a simple, plain kind of, you know, design on it. It's very easy to work with. This one as well is really nice too. So let me just see if I put it on this one. That way you can see a bit better. So there you have it. It's just like a little transparent one, but it's nice and it does the job. And I know it's not going to fall out. That's what's great about these elastic ones, is that you know they will not fall out. And then I have this other one with glasses, which I really like because it's very simple one, but it works really well. Love it. All right, then let's see. I also have my watch one, which I love. And this one actually works. Now, I need to change the battery, but it does work. And you can open and close it. And you can, you know, put it on your book like so. It looks really good on old, you know, books that are like classics and stuff like that. When you have the watch marker looks really, really good. Okay, now I have these other ones. Okay, so I have this yellow one, which is really pretty as well. Add a little color to the front cover of your book. And I have this purple one as well. Big medallion. It looks really good too. Love that. Now, all of these elastic bookmarks come from Book Art Bookmark. Book Art Bookmark makes these, and I highly recommend you check her stuff out. I already shouted her out in my other video when I showed you the other two bookmarks that I just purchased. The other one I just purchased from her, and she also made these as well. I love this key one so much. So those are all the ones that I have from her, like that. And then I have a few other out of the ordinary ones. So for example, here's another paper one that was from my friend Rosa that she gave me of Lisboa. Here's one that was made from someone on Etsy that I purchased from, this Black History Month one, which I really love using during Black History Month. And this is a lovely one as well. Now, this is not a typical bookmark. It's a little different. So what you do is when you get to your page, you put your bookmark on the page like so, and you close the book. And so that leaves a little dangling book on the front and a little dangling pearls on the top. I love this bookmark because this is a fancy one. That's a little fancy, but I love that one. I think it's very different and out of the ordinary. So those are all of my bookmarks. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. Which bookmarks were your favorite? Are you a bookmark person, or do you dog ear? This is always a thing in the community. There's a lot of people don't like dog earing. I'm not a fan of dog earing either. I don't dog ear at all. So I use little, little tabs. So you often see tons of tabs in my books because I feel like this works better for me. I can find exactly where it was, and my book remains somewhat pristine. So let me know what you think about the bookmarks, and let's talk about this dog earring situation. So that's all I have for you today. Look out tomorrow for another Vlogmas video. See you tomorrow. Bye.